Hey, it's Karu. Welcome back to Voyager. Part 31. I think we're on day 38 or something. I have a brand new, extremely fancy gaming monitor. It was my husband's. So as you can see, the game is enormous. Let me fix that right now. The it is a 2K monitor, so 2560 by 1440 resolution. It is slightly curved. It is extremely crisp, extremely shiny. It has an amazing refresh rate, and I have never had a monitor this nice. I have only ever had computer monitors that have been hand-me-downs from the office that I used to work in. So I have had HP or old HP or Dell. There's probably boxes everywhere, I was going to say, from all the stuff I unpacked tonight. HP or Dell, 24-inch, 60 hertz, perfectly serviceable monitors. Like the one I'm looking at right now, perfectly serviceable monitor. This is a 27-inch, slightly curved 2K monitor. It is a thing of beauty. My husband paid for like half of it. Then I had vouchers as well, so I've only paid half of the value of it, like $150, which was my birthday present also to myself. The other perk of the day is that I have this the world's tiniest fridge. It's about this big. It's one of those ones that you can also plug in your car or your boat, if you had a boat, I guess, and take refreshingly cold drinks everywhere you go. And I got that today for the very, very low price of nothing, thanks to some very kind friends and vouchers, etc. And I have never been happier. I've always wanted a little fridge in my office. I want to get a proper, like, you know, those little bar fridges. It's like in my new office when we eventually move house. Have a proper little bar fridge. Have my sodas there. Go nip over there and get my treats. Yeah, but this tiny, tiny one holds 6 cans. 6 tiny cans. I'll show you. These little ones. These little ones. These little bad boys. Little cans. Hold 6 of those, and that's all I want. I'm only going to drink one of those. Probably 2 on a long stream. I'm so happy. And it fits perfectly. I've got a corner desk here, and then there's this little shelving area on the right-hand side. It's got 2 shelves, and they're just the perfect size. But anyway, we're supposed to be playing The Long Dark. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that because I find this quite intense and immersive, being in the game in such high resolution. Right, let's have a drink. Obviously I've just slept for the night or something. What's our plan, everybody? Oh my god, this is so big. It's so big and clear. Ugh. And a pot and skillet on the fire at the lodge in Bleak. You left during to Lantern. Day 39 places are unvisited. Bunch of herbal tea, coffee, extra pot at top of the rope climber Bleak. I just came up though, right? Oh, top of the rope climber Bleak. Yes, that's different. But I have an extra pot because I think... Don't I? Oh, I just have 2 cans. Okay, so we're going to have to go back to Mystery Lake and find a can. I have to stay out of Bleak for a couple of days, that's all. Go back in. Oh yeah, get spare pot and dam. Look up Terra Mystery Lake. HIV and then return to Bleak. Alright, sure, that sounds fine. We'll leave stuff curing here. We can probably just get going. It's almost day 39. This is all recording and looking fine. I was interested in seeing how the change in resolution would affect anything in OBS, but obviously because it's not like a super wide or anything, I was worried, like, you know, if I was going to get a 32-inch, right, a super wide, and then I realized it wouldn't fit on my monitor arm that I currently have. It wouldn't, it went up in price too. It was going to be way more money than this one. And I was just like, how am I going to fit that and make that work? So I decided, you know what, I just want a nice gaming monitor. So I would have had to have bought new mounts, all sorts of things. Just seemed like way too much work. This is so cool. I wish I could show you kind of what I see. It feels, and I mean, it's not a massive curve because of course it's only 27-inch. So it's only this kind of like a little curve, right? But it feels like the game is kind of wrapping around me a bit more because it's just so much taller too than this monitor. Where's my stool? Where's the little footstool? Oh, it moved when I plugged in my little fridge. I am in a silly mood, as you can tell. We have a beautiful ravine morning. Look at that sky. I'm extremely slow. So I think if I'm going to go to HRV, then we're going to leave stuff in Mystery Lake, because I can't be this heavy. Need to be under 45, definitely, but great if I was under 40. I know I'll go to HRV, I'll go into the dang ice cave or whatever, and I'll find a lantern, and I'll get kicked out of there too. But hey. On our way, we can kill our bridge bear. I call him Bruce, because he's Spruce Falls Bridge Bear. Spruce? I don't know. I'm silly. Cole, glorious Cole. How are you? I hope you're well. In case you can't tell, the recording slowed down quite a bit. I only record on a Monday night now. Occasionally, I fit one in on another night if I have time. And I've been trying to do some more Sims stuff, mainly because it does really well on stream. And I find it quite fun. It's quite relaxing. I don't have to think that hard about whether I'm going to die to a wolf. You know, it doesn't take as much brain power. Look how stunning this is. Look how stunning this is. That's a gorgeous wallpaper if I ever saw one. It just has less stress built into it. Not that I'm stressed playing this run either. But, so yeah, you will have seen Sims content on the channel. Just ignore it if it's not your thing. It's all good. But yeah, the same series, this series and the Undertaker will continue until this one finishes. Then Pilgrim will start. We've already got 3 episodes of Pilgrim recorded. But I'm going to plan to record more of those once this one's done, because I'm trying to avoid good old confusion. And then, I think I was going to look for the pot in the dam. I might do that. And then, I do have another series that I'll do after Undertaker as well. But we'll slow down a little bit. We'll try and focus on one thing at a time. And I would like to do another shortcuts video. People have really liked those 2 videos. I would love to finish my Long Dark song. If you've watched this series at all, if you're here, hello. At the beginning of each of these episodes, you'll hear a tiny little snippet of my Long Dark song. Called The Long Dark, that I play as part of a Long Dark intro when I stream. It's a lot longer than what you see ahead of these episodes, but I didn't want you to have to sit through a whole long intro before each of these episodes, so I just have the very end of it. Oh. I guess I had an abundance of oats. I didn't feel like I needed them. So I would like to record that song and put that out. Obviously the Sounds of Great Bear did very well. And I'm still aiming for that illustrious extra step of partner on YouTube. I already am a YouTube partner now, but I don't earn any money through YouTube unless I have more views per year. Like they kind of rate, look at your view count over a year, and you have to have 4,000 views average over the last 365 days. So each day it rolls over from the previous. And I just am I'm about 600 shy. And I think that's because I've got some absolutely amazing, lovely, loyal viewers who come and watch every episode. But then I've got a lot of people who flick in and out, who only watch certain bits and bobs of things, and that's totally fine. It's the same thing with stream. Like people only come sometimes when they can make it, or they come when it's a game they really like, or that's totally fine. I don't care. But the actual views, like the people come and view my content, but they don't watch all of it. They don't stay for the whole 45-minute episode or the whole 2-hour stream VOD, and that's totally understandable. So that's my goal this year, is to get that illustrious status, so then I can just get a little bit more money coming in for the fam. Would be really nice.
Not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, I forgot about these. So I obviously haven't been down here at all. There's a lantern, but that's okay. I don't have to leave Mystery Lake when I find a lantern. I've done and dusted that. But that does mean that if I haven't been here, then the pot is going to still be where it belongs at the end of this little journey here. So let's go get it. But at least I know I can make a decent chunk of water when needed. I'm sure I would probably find one in HRV as well, but HRV on Voyager is probably quite interesting. I don't remember doing it. This knife's always here.
I could use this.
It's not as good as mine. You know, I'd probably be fine with just 2 cans in HRV, but it's like, you know, I can't resist. If I know there's a pot nearby that will help me out, I'm gonna go get it. This is so weird. I can't help it. It's just, it is... Oh, we got a floating... Yeah, okay. A floating bucket. We, I would normally search all of this, but I can do it on the way back. It is, it is still quite jarring how immersive this is. I feel like I'm in the game. Because it's just, like, it doesn't go out that far, but it's just enough to the sides of my vision that I feel much more like I'm walking through the dam right now than I normally would. Even though in my peripheral vision I can also see the room, you know, the other monitor and the room and everything. It just feels different, and it's quite funny. It's having a bit of an effect on me. It is day 1. I literally set it up an hour and a half ago. I'm not that surprised. Well, 2 and a bit. My husband, I got home at lunchtime with it, and my husband said, "Are you going to set it up?" I said, "Oh no, I don't have time. I have to go back to work." And I went back to the office, and then as soon as I got home tonight, he was like, "Do you want to go in the office and set up your monitor?" And I was like, "Yes." Oh my gosh, it's not here? Is it? I haven't been here. So it wasn't me that took it. Oh, I thought a pot was always here. I thought it was like a given. Alright, well I guess we'll just carry on with life then. You do you, Long Dark. Way to mess with me. Being all positive that it'll be there. Just charge my watch. That's so silly. Like, where is it? How dare you? I mean, I could search all of this, but I don't need anything. Now, if we are going to go back to Bleak, which we are, and we want to go through the top of Bleak, like we have, it's probably a good idea to leave some stuff in Mystery Lake. So, we could just leave it at Trappers and get it on our way back, actually. Yeah, I was going to say, we could leave it here, but no, we'll trudge along to Trappers and leave it there. Have we got, like... We haven't looted the train loading or the trailers. I mean, we don't need to loot anything, that's the thing. Like, we would just be looting for the sake of looting, right?
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
We will, of course, need to keep collecting food, but we are not struggling in that department at the moment. It's quite weird not looting everything. I'm so used to just looting everything. I always forget how long it takes to walk through this dam. Now, I have 47 matches already. Still don't have a pry bar. My instinct upon seeing this was like, oh, let's put him to rest, Undertaker style. But I actually, I think I've already done that. By the time you see this, you would have seen me do that already.
Drop any of this here.
Can't remember what name I gave that person. It's been interesting trying to come up with names on the spot for that run. For our dead friends. I just go, and this is Lucy. I've been trying to be fairly equal with my gender division, but also I need to pick some more neutral names too. We did get our good friend Carl in the dam as well. This guy wasn't here. Have I got lantern fuel? I'm very low compared to what I would... Well, you know. I do. This is so unsafe, by the way. Every time. I have to comment on that every time. Don't light your lantern while it... Don't fill your lantern while it's lit. Like, don't clean your gun while it's loaded. Did I do the safe? I don't know, I just feel like I should on Voyager. I have. So I know what happened. I did this safe and then I walked over here and saw that lantern and then I left Mystery Lake. I think that's what happened. Excuse me. I think that's what happened the first time around. So part of the dam is looted and part of the dam isn't. Oof. This is so pretty. We have strange floating gear here. I don't quite know what's happened. $88. $89. We do have 2 guns, in case you haven't have noticed. I'm aware I have 2 guns. I picked one up last time.
Pack is getting kind of heavy.
You're new to the series? Yes. Yes, we have 2 guns. Look how big that sun is. Extremely slow. I mean, she's really not that... Like, 48, I guess. I'm gonna say, she's not that heavy, but she is. It's gonna eat my heavy food, and the heaviest food I have now is 100 grams. So let's just drop everything that's kind of low quality, even though it's perfectly safe. We'll definitely drop all of these. Not gonna make porridge, I think that's why I dropped it. Anything that requires, like, cooking for a long time is probably not gonna happen. We can drop any torches. And, well, we probably don't need to carry more than a few torches anyway. Because I have weapons. Oh yeah, because we were going to Bleak. I kept the casings. A cured black bear hide. What am I going to do with that on Voyager? I have a cassette tape, of course. Just standing out here in the snow, just looking at my stuff. The lowest is 83. Okay, fine. Oh, hello. I've been playing so much Satisfactory that I keep tapping shift to sprint rather than holding it down. Because I have it set to toggle in that game. And in Medieval Dynasty, you know, I notice when I play a lot of Medieval Dynasty that I forget that the long dark sprint isn't a toggle. I like this camouflaged gun, it's pretty cool. You've got Scoopy. Oh, there he is. I'd like to try something out today. I mean, I don't think I need to try it out. I think I pretty much know that it's going to work. But I want to go along this right-hand mountain line today. Gone all the way along the left one and avoided the wolves. I want to go all the way along the right one. See if I can go almost towards the helicopter on the right side. Though I did say I hadn't looted the train unloading, so let's look at that first. You go pew pew to anybody that gets in our way. What this? Stuff. Stuff and things. I must have got frustrated. Being heavy. Piles of crap a la The DH done, aka the DH done system. Crunch, crunch. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Because I got reset and I didn't write down my locations. So we already have gone to the dam and stuff. So we're going to have to drop our heaviest item, which is going to be that gun, isn't it? Oh, really? It's all my water? You know what? Let's drop all my water on all my sticks as a penalty. And we're going to record what we're going to do from now on. It's just like living the best life, walking around Voyager. So we've done the dam. We're going to go... Crappers. Oh, we're going to go Lookout Tower. Crappers. And then, Cave to Milton? What time is it? I reckon I could get to that little place at the top of Milton. You know, the little, I don't know what it's called. Hut climbing area. Downtown. I reckon I can get there by tomorrow morning. I usually like to get there by night time so that you guys aren't seeing me travel too much in the dark. And I also don't like traveling that much in the dark. This is called the yellow thingy, if you're a viewer of the DH done. Right.
Thank you.
Nope. Don't need that. Again, just looting for the sake of looting. That's, I think, it took me so many freaking years of playing this game to go, I shouldn't be looting. I shouldn't be looting. I don't need anything. I shouldn't be looting. Go looking for things when you haven't, you know, when you're needing more stuff. Unless you're looking for a specialist item, you know, you need a hacksaw, you need a hammer to forge. But you don't forge on Voyager anyway. Looking for your first gun, looking for bullets. Like, just get a base going and survive for a bit. And then when you run out of stuff, go get more stuff. Because Voyager's just not... Like, you're just never going to be lacking. The stuff that you want is probably nearby. It's very relaxing for me in that way. Because I'm like, I know whatever I want to find is findable. I don't know how far up and down I can go. This is quite fun. Let's see. Let's see how far up it lets me go here. The weather is so forgiving, and so is my clothing. Oh, this is fun. I don't think I've done this before. All the way to the top of the rock? Oh, I think I might have tried to do this, and then it's dangerous once you get up here. There's nowhere else you can go. Gonna get a sprain just to warn you guys if you get a fright when the sprain goes off. Aha! Yes, I remember this. I did do this, and then I was like, oh, you can't do anything. You're too high. You have to go down. And then up again. Remember many times before I knew the map I used to do this quite a lot. I used to just go up a hill because sometimes I had a map of the area. I'd get like the map to HRV, particularly I was trying to map that at one point when I was new to the game and well, when HRV was around, and I would just go, oh, so it's up there, and I would just try and like go as the crow flies and be like, okay, so how am I supposed to get up here? How is there another way for me to get up here? Can I try this? Will this let me get up here? Like, hello? I would never have got this if I hadn't gone up where I wasn't supposed to be. And that's why I sometimes laugh at Hinterland when they're like, you know, that's out of bounds, or, you know, you guys aren't following the rules. And then I'm like, but you've put cairns up on this hill. You obviously expected someone to go up here at some point. Up or down to land in this spot, you know? I don't think I can get up to the climbing, like, to the lookout from here. Yeah, no, they make it impossible, but I can go around it and end up at the helicopter, I think. Is it a plane? Helicopter? Plane, I think. Yeah. I always think it's a helicopter and it's a little plane. Yeah, this seems doable. Yeah, look. You end up just above the plane. Huh. Well, that's cool. Neat. Now, I remember there being just like flare shells and stuff here. Hello.
I'll take it.
No, I won't. I don't know why I keep making arrows. I just love the bow and arrow so much that even on Voyager I want to use it. Those gloves are always there. Okay. Quite often there's like, you know, flare shells in the snow and... But nothing really here. And then you can just sort of drop down and go on your merry way up to the lookout tower. It's great. Nice. Luckily I hit the side of that hill then. I think if I'd gone straight down I would have probably sprained something. I hear the ptarmigans. I don't really need them. Don't I have an improvised bedroll? I do. You need 5 down to repair it. Interesting. I could take out a Tommy then. They're tricksy though, these ones. Buck, 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 buck. Oh, I have been up here. Why did I think I hadn't been here? Oh well, I have to go again. And the ptarmigan will be helpful. I've said that I'm going to go here, so I have to go here. Can I? I was trying to be tricksy. I think I just need to sneak up. No one to see here. Aim below it. See? Sorry, bro. Sorry, I need 2 of you to get 5 down. Sorry. Deja vu, I'm pretty sure I did this last time. That's how I got probably the bedroll in the first place. That must be an old note. Oh, yeah, okay, I didn't say the lookout tower. I thought it said I haven't looted the lookout tower. No, I haven't looted the trailer outside the dam. Okay. I don't know what, yeah, put lookout tower mystery light. Oh, maybe because I think there's a pot there? There's probably a skeletal pot here. That's true. That might have been my, my thought process. Which does make sense. Oh, hello. Do I have the Polaroid? I didn't think I did. It's just telling me that if I had the Polaroid? Oh, okay. I thought that didn't appear unless you had it. But I don't have any charcoal. Okay. And maybe I did pick it up. Yeah, I've been here. Okay. Charcoal? Oh, I do. I like the noise it makes when it reveals. It's pretty much the whole of Mystery Lake. It's great. That music is always triggered when you map. It's interesting how they set that up. Definitely been here, obviously. It's okay. We will carry on. We are not born in a barn. We will close the door behind us. Trappers, I believe, is our next location. Yep. And then through to Milton. Oh, shit. Did not intend to go on the railing there. I don't think I've ever tried to go on the railing there or go over here. Huh. I like this one though. I have done this one a few times. Whee! I normally go down to Camp Office, but because I'm not going to Camp Office, thinking about where I might want to go to get to Trappers. So that's the pond just there, and obviously Trappers is just past it. So I'm wondering if I go here. I've never done this though. I mean, there's a break in the fence for a reason, right? They want us to try. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, not a normal spot that I would go. That works out just fine. I've come up that way. That's a shortcut that I use to come up to from here all the time, but I never really thought about going down this way. It's usually a wolf jerk in my way. And sometimes a bear. We shall see what awaits us at the pond. What's the crows up there? So if you hear crows that are quite frantic sounding, that's what people mean when they talk about bear crows. There are crows that precede or follow around the bear, and they sound like they are really agitated about something. They're like, "Arr, arr, arr." They just seem a little bit more intense than the normal crow call. But to avoid the bear, because I think I've seen him on this run. I can't remember. I'm gonna go up the hill and over. We're smacking our lips because I took away all her water. We will swap to this out of an abundance of caution though. In case we, I don't know, attract him somehow. It's very unlikely, but... You can also try and murder him with the bow from above. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've had this bear. I can't remember now. And it's always fun to go up these hills. I love going up these high vantage points. Instead of just going through valleys, etc. I like to be above. I like to survey the kingdom and see what may be coming my way, you know? And I don't know, maybe I'm just a natural climber. Can't say I've ever done like rock climbing or anything, but as a kid, like I always loved climbing things. And I would fall down and hurt myself all the time. So yeah, I like these ridge lines that Mystery Lake has, that you can go along in between two areas. It's a deer I'm hearing. Oh my gosh, I don't want to spoil any. Oh, it's probably should have come out before this, I'm pretty sure. But I have a pretty big jump scare in the Undertaker episode. Maybe I don't have this bear. Either way, this is fun. I have so many flare gun, distress pistol shells. Ooh. Be cool if they made this bear path all the way into this valley. So if you're coming over from trappers, you occasionally would see him. This is so clear. Oh my god, you guys. It's so clear. I feel like I'm in the game. There's a wolfie heading up the hill. Now I know with my husband's widescreen monitor, I have upped the field of view. On the Long Dark I've always played with, on PC, I've always played with 100% field of view. And I think I did that on TV as well, because, or even more on the TV, because the TV is, we've got quite a large one. But I started to feel ill when the field of view was too high on his PC, because you can make it like 130 or something, and it feels like his is a really big curved monitor, and it made me feel kind of ill whenever I turned. But yeah, it's quite impressive, that setting. Gonna say, I heard him getting closer. I know, Astrid, I know. I don't think we have any coffee, do we? No. Probably make some. Now. Just making sure we're alone. I had a very unexpected friend here the other day. Alrighty, Trappers is our home for this for the save. I was gonna say for the evening, but it's not. We still have to get through to Milton. We've obviously been here. There's stuff curing here. Cured here. Oh, I've set some stuff out. Nice. So yeah, we're gonna just store some stuff. Let's just do that real quick. I think this is from the stash. Right. Even on Voyager, I like to take some coal with me. I'll just take 2 stems. These are mainly for just sprains anyway. Let's just leave. We can make some when we travel around.
Surrounded by snow.
Not a drop. Yeah, indeed, nothing to drink. We can probably leave some of our better quality food behind. Oh, our timies! I've just been walking around with those timies. Of course I was. I was going to say, why was that wolf coming? Oh, of course I was. Let's just drop them. I think I'll just drop them. We don't need these 2 sewing kits. One of these. I'm probably going to fish. I'll keep one just in case. Probably don't need all of these. This is kind of crazy. We've got lots of weapons. Tip up. No, not likely. Cured guts. Yeah, there we go. We're nice and light now. cassette tape could go away too. So let's write a little note for next time. Plan. Make water coffee here. Heading to Mintilton to head to Bleak. I'm gonna put C plan because I keep looking at the next time and then not the plan. And obviously I'm confusing myself with the terminology there. Alright, my friends, I've got my save. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Please like, comment, and subscribe so more people can find me. And I'll see you soon for some more adventures on Great Bear. Take care. Bye!